Hey, what's up? I'm Kes. Today we're going to be doing a 20-minute practice focused on a healthy back. So if your low back, upper back, mid back, all of it is feeling tight or it just needs maintenance, I'm here to help. So you will need a block. So if you have a yoga block, grab it, or anything similar. You're going to set her aside, and then we're going to start in a child's pose. So your big toes are coming to touch. Knees can either be apart or together. Kind of see what feels more supportive for you. Apart's going to be a little bit more of a hip opener. I'm bringing my hands long and then setting my hips back towards my toes. Your forehead's going to go into the mat. And then from here, just take a few breaths. And because this is back focused, I just want you to see if you can breathe into your back. A child's pose is a great place to do that because your abdomen is a little bit more restricted. So it might seem kind of funny, but just thinking of the back of your body filling with air, and then exhale, releasing that. Just straight into your mat. Very nice. Try that again a few times. We're going to crawl our hands over to one side of the mat. So I'm going to go to my left side, and then you're going to send your hips to the opposite direction, trying to get a nice long stretch. Good, on the side of the body. Good, when you're ready, crawl over to the other side. And if your back is like super tight, this might not feel great. You can always just stay in a normal child's pose. Find center. Good, and then from here, slowly crawl yourself up into a tabletop. Make sure your wrists are right under your shoulders, knees under hips. And then we're going to take a couple cat-cows. So slowly dropping the belly, articulating the spine, looking up on an inhale. And then exhale, curve everything over. Pubic bone draws in. Belly button towards spine. Curl the head. Good. And then drop it nice and juicy and slow to start today. Yeah. Nice. Curl it over. Good. Last one. Good. Find neutral. From here, inhale your right arm up. I'm going to go into a twist. And then my right hand's going to thread between this little pocket of my left arm and leg. Now, a few options. Again, if you're feeling super tight, going all the way to the ground might not feel super accessible. If you have like a pillow or a bolster, something you can put right here to lean on, I would do that if it's feeling really tight. If you're feeling okay to thread all the way down and bringing your ear towards the mat, go for that. Good. Again, you can stay here. If you want a deeper twist, if your back's not yelling at you yet, the left arm can come up and then it can wrap around your back. So again, it comes up and then it's just wrapping around, and it might find this little pocket between like your right side and your right thigh. Good. Bring that left arm back up. Press it down. Use that left hand to rotate out of the twist. And right hand comes down. Good. Let's, before we do the other side, your right hand's going to come to your right ear like so. From here, you're going to open to the side wall, and then that elbow is going to come and tap the left elbow. Right elbow up, and then down and tap. Good. A few more. Good. Right hand comes down, other side. Left hand twists up. Good. And then using your exhale to twist, find that little pocket. Left shoulder and left ear are going towards the ground. Again, if you want a bolster or a pillow or something to go right here so it's not as deep of a twist, go for that. Otherwise, you're meeting me on the mat. Again, don't push it, but if you would like an extra twist, this right arm can come up. And then it's just gonna bend, and the little pocket I was talking about earlier, if you totally did not understand me, is coming right here. Good. Release that right hand if you did have it in an extra twist. Bring it to the floor, unwind back up. Good. Find the left hand to your left ear. Bring it up. And then back down. Who would have thought the hardest part of these videos is remembering body parts and lefts and rights? It's really hard. It's really hard. Good. Bring it back up. And down. Last one. Left hand finds the mat. From here, press it back to a child's pose. Pose just really quick. Crawl yourself back up. And then we're going to swing the legs around. Bring your knees into your chest. Engage your core. Then we're going to do a few rock and rolls back and forth. Good. And then when you're ready, meet me all the way on the ground. Feet are plopping down. This is where our block's coming in handy. So I'm going to grab it. And then I'm just going to slide it under my hips. So from here, you don't want it too close to your low back. I don't want your hips sinking like this. I also don't want it too far down where it's going to fall off. I want a happy medium, but I would err on the side of closer to your butt than closer to your low back, yeah? From here, once you feel good, like it's in a solid place, my hands are going to come down, and we're actually going to chill out here for a little while. So this is a good psoas release, low back release. So I just want you to start focusing on your breath. We're going to breathe in through our nose. And then breathe out through your mouth like you're blowing through a straw. Good. Again, breathe in through your nose. And out through a straw, imaginary straw. Good. Again, inhale. Good. Now I want you to place your hands on your ribs. And this time I want you to feel the breath going into your belly. So take a big breath in and let your belly really fill with air. Expanding. And then exhale, use your abs to help that exhale go out. Yeah, contracting those muscles. One more big belly breath. Exhale. But this time, I want you to try to keep your core a little bit engaged. And this time, focus on the breath going more into your ribs. Inhale. Seeing if those ribs can expand, and then exhale. Same thing, contracting, blowing out through a straw. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. Just go back to a normal, comfortable breath, whatever that is for you. We'll just take a few more moments here. Good. press into your feet. Bring your hips up just a bit to pop that block out. Bring your hips back down and just kind of see how that feels in your body. It might feel a little funny at first. Good, and then bring your knees back into your chest. Give them a little bit of a hug. Then one leg goes out long. You're going to keep pulling the other leg into your chest and then just roll out that ankle. Good, quick hamstring stretch. Bring that leg up. If you can flex your foot, do it. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh or your calf, wherever you're feeling like you need it. The leg can be as bent as it needs to, but just focus on bringing that hip down towards the ground, and we're not hiking our hip like this, yeah? Good, and then point the foot, flex it, point it, and flex it. Good. Bend the knee all the way back in. From here, I'm going to grab my opposite leg to the knee that's bent. I'm going to rotate over and let my body flop to the side. This arm is going out, and I'm going to look in the opposite direction of my leg. If this is feeling too intense for you, another option is you can just bring both legs in and go into a twist like this. Another option, if you want 100 options, the block can go under your knees, and that might feel a little more supportive too. So there's a bunch of variations of a twist. Take whichever one works for you. Good, bring those knees back in. Take a second to reset. Shake your tail side to side. Other leg goes out long. Bring that knee to your chest. I'm just going to scooch my block out of the way a little bit. And then from here, roll the ankle. Hamstring stretch. Bring that leg up. Flex it. Ooh. One side might be more tight than the other, and that's fine. Bodies are meant to be different. And then just flex and point that leg. Yeah. Please don't flex and point your leg. Flex and point your foot. Bring that knee all the way back in, and then we're going to go to the twist second side. So you know your modifications. You can start maybe taking the same twist that you took on the other side, whether it's single-legged, both leg comes into a little ball. If that's not feeling good, you can always switch it. Good, and then the gaze going in the opposite direction just helps complete the rotation of our spine. Good, find center. And we're gonna slowly make our way to standing. So however that looks for you, I'm just gonna really cutely stand up. I don't have a fun little transition for you today. I'm gonna scooch it back on my mat so I have room. Inhale, bring your arms up. Good, and then we're gonna curl over. So I'm just like I'm diving forward with my arms. I'm gonna start by curling my head, and then I wanna try to hit every vertebrae on my way down, curling over. Good, take a second at the bottom. Again, knees can be bent. You don't have to touch the floor. Press into your feet and then roll it all the way back up. Head is the last thing to rise. Let your hands drop for just a moment. Again, inhale, bring the arms up. Curl everything over. Good, nice articulation. And then roll it back up. Good, last one. Let the arms drop. Inhale, bring them up. And dive it forward. Good, this time let the knees bend, and then I want the back to go flat. So rather being in this rounded position, hips go up. Bend your knees as much as you need. If you still have that block handy, it can be lovely right here. Just let the head hang side to side. Nod your head yes and no. And then another option, if it doesn't creep you out, if touching your feet doesn't creep you out, they can just slide under. And I'm just stepping on my hands. And then you can just wiggle your toes. I know it feels, it's either going to feel really good or really weird to you. So leave it if you don't like it, but you can just wiggle your toes into that wrist crease for a little bonus massage. Good. And then release it. Bend your legs all the way down until you're in a little chicken nugget. Very nice. Roll out the wrists. Good. And find yourself in a seated position. I'm going to do crisscross, but you can do whatever works for you. Find a second to bring your head tall, sit bones into the ground. And then just again, I know we're breathing a lot, but take a few breaths here. Inhale, reaching the head tall. Exhale, grounding into those sit bones, but not letting the back round. Good. Again, inhale and exhale. A little bit of a gentle twist. Inhale, bring your left hand back, right arm up, and then exhale, bring it to the opposite knee. Look over your back shoulder. Rotate, find center, other side. Inhale, exhale, twist, look towards the back. Find center. Good. Bring your elbows out into like a goalpost position. Puff your chest up, look up. Breathe in, breathe out, just like you're diving on a diving board. Good. And then I'm going to round my spine. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Very good dive. 10 out of 10. Inhale. Exhale, dive it. Very nice. Reach your arms up. Let them drop to your sides. Let the shoulders relax. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope your back is feeling good. You can always come back to this practice anytime you need it, or any of the little stretches from the video. So make sure to like and subscribe and comment something nice. Please don't comment something mean. And I hope to see you soon. Mwah. Have a lovely rest of your day.